Welcome to the video. So finally, the Indian Air Force Chief Mr. Khatri announced that Operation Sindoor resulted in shooting down 5 Pakistani fighter jets and one large airborne surveillance aircraft. It is also important to note that in past, American President Mr. Donald Trump also claimed that 5 jets were shot down in his previous statements. So in this video, we are going to discuss that what happened in Operation Sindoor. Second, why US is so afraid of India buying Russian air defense system S-400. And third, instead of buying Russian air defense system S-400, why US is not able to stop India from doing the same. So if the Mr. Khatri claim is true, and most probably it is because India is being a responsible country doesn't make these type of comments lightly, then it marks this as the largest ever recorded surface to air kill for India. And that too was achieved from as far as 300 km away using the advanced S-400 air defense system. What Air Chief Marshal Alam Khatri also reiterated that we wanted to hit more, but they stopped Operation Midway. This statement strongly emphasized that the decision to stop Operation Sindoor was a calculated and strategic choice rather than operation failure. Please note that why this claim from Mr. Khatri is important, because if India S-400 successfully shot down 5 Pakistani fighters and large airborne surveillance aircraft from 300 km away from within the boundary of India during Operation Sindoor, then it is a live demonstration of capability India or Russia has against the US supplied F-16 which Pakistan operates. Also, it is very important to note that why Washington watches India's S-400 use closely. This is because S-400 have capability and could potentially collect electronic signature of US made aircraft. Example, F-16, P-81, C-70 and possibly F-35 if deployed nearby. S-400 has the capability to potentially collect electronic signature of these aircraft. Russia could use this data to refine its stealth detection algorithm, and this is a huge data risk for America which they can't afford. Also, America called India its strategic ally, and America prefer allies dependent on US weapon, which ensure interoperability and political leverage. But buying Russian system like S-400 dilute that dependency. You may note that success of Operation Sindoor also cement the belief that in South Asia, the S-400 create a strong anti-SS, area denial, A2AD bubble, and this will complicate not only Pakistan's planning, but also any US contingency operation in the region. Accurate performance of S-400 in Operation Sindoor tilt the air power balance in India's favor, reducing Pakistan's ability to threaten Indian airspace and giving India freedom to conduct offensive air ops without constant fear of retaliation. Also, a public live demonstration of S-400 kills against advanced fighter is an indirect PR for Russian defense export. If confirmed, this undermines Washington's narrative that Western aircraft and Western training can easily overpower Russian system. It could influence arms sales in countries weighing US jet versus Russian air defense system. India already had signed CATSA with US, and with this law, US can penalize countries buying major Russian defense gear. You may know that what is CATSA. CATSA is a countering America's adversary through sanction act. It is basically a law which US generally use to contain friendly countries from buying major Russian defense gear. But Washington has so far waived sanction for India because they want India as a counterbalance to China. So here question arises that why India still buy S-400? Well, India reasons are more about strategic necessity than loyalty to Russia. China factor plays a major role. China already operates the S-400 along the LAC, line of actual control with India. If India didn't acquire it, Beijing would have a decisive high-altitude air defense advantage in border conflicts. This makes India vulnerable. Also, Pakistan is a factor because Pakistan F-16 fleet, which is backed by US weapon, require India to field a counter capable of hitting them before they hit Indian airspace. The S-400 range let India threaten Pakistan jet inside Pakistan without crossing the border, which has actually been done in Operation Sindoor. Also, India DRDO developed systems like Akash are improving, but they don't yet match the S-400 range, their radar sophistication and missile variety. So, also you can say that time period of acquiring defense system also play a major role because Russia could supply the S-400 in a time frame India needed with equivalent Western system like Patriot and THAAD because they have a longer delivery cycle and were also politically sensitive. So please tell me how you like this video. Is this informative or not in comment section. Thank you very much.